What decks did we use to get the Platinum Rank 1 on Master Duel? Well, let's go take a look, shall we? Like the 33.8% of you guys that aren't subscribed to the channel, come on, smash it so we can get to 150,000. It's super easy to smash that subscribe button. So we're going to look at the 2-deck list that I've played on Master Duel to find my way into Plat 1. And this is the deck that I used through pretty much all of low-tier Plat into Plat 2. This deck has been an absolute fun unit. And yes, there were some card choices in here that I got to explain. So first of all, we played 2 Inspector Borders. In Plat 3, grinding against things like Drytron was absolutely hilarious. Watching them not be able to, you go first, you summon this, your opponent's like, what do I do about this? Alright, there's nothing you can really say about that. Alright, this is one of the best monsters we have in the game. Then we have 2 copies of Lava Golem. Lava Golem is good in every other matchup except for Bird Up, when they end on the Barrier Statue of Wind. When they floodgate you out of the game, there's really nothing that you can do. Sorry to say that, as much as I want to be a little bit more optimistic and be like, yeah, we have a good matchup. This is for everything else in the metagame except for Bird Up. Alright, of course we're playing triple Golden Lord. I really have to say that I was playing 2 of this originally after pretty much pulling the hair out of my head and crying in the mirror matches. I went back to 3 and it made the mirrors so much more tolerable. Now I am playing triple Extrav. You do need these. Alright, you need that draw power. Alright, getting that additional resource for you to play the game is nuts, ladies and gentlemen, and trust me, you're going to want that. Now, we are playing 2 copies of Pot of Prosperity. I know a lot of people that have played this deck will definitely probably tell you at the end of the day that you probably don't want to play Prosperity. I did have some minor conflictions with this and Extrav. I don't know, man. I don't know how I can open Extrav and Pot of Prosperity in the same hand multiple times and then never see them at all away from each other, but that's kind of what it felt like. 2 Cursed Eldland. This card is nuts. Alright, so good. I was playing 1, well, first of all, I started off with 2 White Destiny, and then I went to 1 black and 1 white, and then I cut the black for just playing the 1 White Destiny, and I haven't really had much of a problem at the end of that. It felt pretty good, I will say. 1 copy of this just for the special summon from the graveyard is fine. Now, we are playing Dynamiscus, and you're probably like, why Dynamiscus? Well, getting the ability to put an Eldritch Spell or Trap into the graveyard, getting a banish off of the opponent's field where you don't have anything too threatening, and then getting an additional body in the later turns to kind of float back is amazing. Alright, this card did a lot of work. This is because there are a lot of games where you will go second. Alright, it's just inevitable. This card kind of acts as an equalizer to you. If not, it's a spell or trap card that you can discard for your Golden Lord to play the game. Alright, it's not a big deal. Alright, you have to understand, in this format where it's 1 out of 1, you do need cards that can equalize on that off chance that you get forced into going second, and this card just steals games. We have triple copies of Scarlet Sanguine. No, nothing needed. Triple Solemn Judgment. No explanation needed. 2 Solemn Strikes. This is for stupid Herald of Ultimateness. I was playing a build. I was playing 3. I went back down to 2. I also cut Rivalries out of this. Rivalry was just failing me at the end of the day, but 2 strikes. This card came up a lot. Alright, we have 1 copy Golden Land Forever, 1 Imperial Order, best floodgate ever, by the way. We have triple copies of Skill Drain. You know how skillless you are to play this deck? Absolutely. We have 2 copies of Gozen Match, 1 Vanity's Emptiness. Oh, this is so good. And then we only have 2 Higuero. Don't try to play 3 Higuero on this. Alright, it sucks. And then we have triple copies of Conk. Now the extra deck here, this extra deck is so expensive. Holy crap. So we have 2 copies of Pleiades for turning our level 5s into these. We have 2 copies of Super Dreadnought, ping our opponent for 2. 1 copy of Sky Palace. This is also free burn damage. We have 2 copies of the Super Dreadnought Rail Cannon. And then we have 1 Zeus. And then we have 2 Link Spiders. This is pretty self-explanatory. We have the 1 copy of the Nightmare Phoenix. 2 copies of Vampire Sucker. Then we have 1 Lina. I remember Golden Lord is a light monster, and in the mirror you can steal Golden Lord. We have the 1 Unicorn. I have debated on putting Access Code Talker in here, but for now I've pretty much taken a backseat from this deck. This was my grind into Platinum deck, and this deck did very well, very well. The problem once you get into Plat 2 that I've noticed is Drytron is a real pain in the butt, and this deck kind of struggles not having hand traps to draw into. Well, Robbie, just play hand traps in your Eldritch deck. It doesn't really work. Your deck capitalizes on playing those trap cards so you can grind your opponent out. Now, once I got into Plat 2 and after a day or so of losing with Eldritch and playing infinite mirror matches, I got fed up. All right? It was like, it's time. We're back in. All right? We can grind Sky Striker now. Now, I went to what remainder of my packs I had, and I crafted my butt off. This card is stupid in this format. Did you also know this card says Tuner Monster? The thing that Sky Striker that you guys might not know about is this deck has a win con. This deck can do 5,300 damage to your opponent. Now, in addition to that, you also have the ability to steal your opponent's monsters. In the chance of playing against Eldritch, I can jack the 2,500 monster, and I can make this stupid thing. That's 8,100 damage. It comes up. You do some real stupid stuff. So we have 2 copies of Effect Veiler in here. Remember, you need this for Selene, all right? This is going to be the thing that you're going to summon off the Hulk. You're going to laugh at your opponent, all right? Spellcaster Tuner Monster, all right? You can't really replace this, all right? Triple Maxi. This card is so stupid. I played against a Thunder player in Plat 2, and he was like, all right, man, I got Widow Anchor set. I got the Shizu set up. I Eagle boosted my Shizu so it wouldn't die when he popped it. And I'm drawing like 12 cards over here off of Max C. Yeah, and we want this card back. All right, We have triple copies of Asher Blossom and Joyous Spring. This card is really good too. The thing is, Max C's value lies in the fact that you have cards to draw. All right, it doesn't matter if you can't draw anything off of it. All right, that's why this card's so good. If I can draw into my umpteen thousand hand traps here, then we're in a really good position. We have 2 copies of Ghost Bell, as I said. This card is good. We have triple copies of Ray. I can't really tell you how many times that seeing this card just makes your hand just go live. All right, your opponent can't really do anything about this. You win games. We have 2 copies of Rose. Don't try to play 3 in this deck. I think the 3 is just bad. Now we're only playing 1 Space Rock. Now, here's my logic on this. You can draw into it off Max C. If you see it in other hands, it's not so good. Understandable. I was looking at some of the top list out of the OCG, and I decided that I was going to adopt one of the list over there and give it a shot, and it ended up working out really well. This 1 rock was good. We did main the Harpy's Feather Duster. I mean, worst case, you kill this off a multi-roll, or if not, you blow up an Eldritch player's day. 1 Monster Reborn, I was also a little bit indifferent about this, but in 1-on-1 format, your opponent's going to kind of go on tilt. It's also a free spell in the graveyard. All right, we have the 1 copy of Rhoda. Hey, this searches for Ray. We have 1 Avarice, so we can recycle our 1 of Kagari. We have triple Desires. Now, since we have double Engage, we can afford to just kind of play dumb and generate advantage. Also, I mean, you can search for the Engage. If you open the Engage, you can Desires after you do all your searching. That way you can dodge. 1 Afterburners, 1 Jamming Waves. These cards are OP. We have triple areas here. Now, you're probably like, well, where's the Terraforming, Robbie? You don't really need it. I just opted to play the additional field spell instead of playing the Terraforming. It is another Sky Striker name at the end of the day. Triple multi-roll. I love you. I can't believe this card's 3. I can do so much stupid shit. We have 1 Hornet Drones. Easy stuff. 2 Widow Anchors. 2 is fine. You'll be able to control 95% of your games. Only 1 Eagle Booster is fine. Alright, we have 2 copies of Shark Cannon for Disruption. And then I chose to play 1 Imperm. Since I actually disenchanted my Ghost Ogre. This actually should have been an Ogre. But it ended up working out. I mean, having the Ogre that you can draw off of this is fine. If not, this is a turn 1 hand trap. Extra deck here, we have the 1 Kagari, of course. Alright, we have 3 Shizuku for searching, triple Hayate for dumping, and then 1 Kaina for stalling. Don't try to play multiple Kaina. Alright. We have the 1 Hulk, 1 Nightmare Phoenix, 2 Zeke. 2 Zeke is mandatory. And then we have 1 Unicorn. The list I was originally looking at was playing the 1 Ningrisu, but I didn't want to craft another worthless UR in my opinion, so this was fine. Then we had 1 Selene and 1 Access Code Talker. Access Code Talker is a massively unfair card. Holy crap, Konami, thank you for allowing me to play Sky Striker. So, Ladies and gentlemen, we made it all the way to Platinum 1. And for those of you that do want to add me up, I offer you the chance to do so. Take advantage of it. I enjoy everything. I'm just actually happy that we grinded in to Plat 1. And it's been very, very long journey. I got about 24 hours on this game just to get the Plat 1. And that is currently the highest rank. More ranks will be coming in the near future. So guys, what do you think? Please leave a comment below. Tell me what you guys think. Make sure you smash the crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on more awesome content. I'll see your beautiful faces back here later in the day with some more cool awesome content. Peace out, guys. Patrons, thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.